I don't know if this is TMI, but like on Thursday, I think I got some sort of food poisoning from this packaged lunch meat I bought. I was like I was in like a whole other hemisphere for this whole thing. Like yeah. I do eat some sandwiches, and I'll order like I get Kroger grocery delivery, and I'll get things like sliced cheese, lunch meat, and bread to make some sandwiches, that type of thing. So I ordered this. It was on sale. I ordered this like prepackaged honey smoked turkey. You know, that's one of my favorites, like honey turkey. And I made a sandwich on Wednesday. And I just want to be clear. The package had not been opened for very long. So I opened the package. I think I opened the meat on Wednesday. So it's not like the meat had been open for a long time and it was like, you know, it was me. I opened this package of meat on Wednesday to make a sandwich, and I looked at the expiration date on the lunch meat, and it said it expired on June 28th, so I still have quite a bit of time. So I made a sandwich on Wednesday, and I started feeling like a little bit funky, not terrible, but I did have a lot of digestive issues, kind of overnight. So then Thursday, I only eat like kind of one meal a day, and then I'll snack a little bit. So that's my usual thing. So I was thinking about making something else, but then I was like, I'll just make another sandwich. I got the lunch, I was like, I have this package of lunch meat open, so I should try to get through some of it. So I made another sandwich on Thursday, and I started feeling like kind of, I don't know if you know, like when your stomach just starts feeling kind of like funky. So I started feeling a little strange. And then I also had a banana. So I was like, okay, have a sandwich, have a banana. And then a couple of hours after I had the sandwich, I felt so sick. My stomach was just, I have not felt like that in years. And I've only had food poisoning maybe like 2 or 3 times in my whole life. The last time being maybe, I don't know, like 20 years ago. Like I very rarely have gotten food poisoning of any type. And my stomach felt so gnarly. I just had to lay in bed. And I had other things I had to do. Like I had an Etsy order I had to pack. And then I had to do the nightly routine with the rabbit of like cleaning out her litter box and stuff. And I just had to I just couldn't really do anything. It was really strange. And I just had to lay in bed, and I was like kind of sweating. Like I was getting I felt kind of feverish, and my stomach just felt so gnarly and like upset and like nauseous. Like, I can't even describe it. It was really bad. And I was like, and it came on pretty suddenly. So, I don't know why I'm telling this story. But, like, yeah, it was very weird. It was a very weird experience. And I was just laying in bed. Like, and I really couldn't do anything. I couldn't focus on anything. For hours. So, I did that for, like, several hours. But I still had things I had to do. Plus, I was taping someone with somebody else, which I'll talk about later tomorrow, the next day, Friday. So I was like, I don't know if I should try to, like, contact this person and reschedule. Like, because I didn't know if I was going to feel better or if I was going to, like, get worse. I had no idea. So I laid in bed for just several hours, just, like, with my eyes closed and doing really, like, nothing. And I just, like, my stomach just felt so I felt horrible. So later in the night, I got up, and I would try to get up for short periods of time, and then I would just have to go back to bed. Like, I couldn't really, like, do a lot. I couldn't really do a lot, like, for prolonged periods of time. So finally, later that night, I was able to get out of bed, and I decided to get some soda. I thought maybe that would help calm my stomach. And then I had some digestive issues. After that, I did feel like slightly better. So I was able to like do what I had to get done, like pack the Etsy order and then, do the rabbit stuff. And then I went to bed. I felt much better the next day. So I was really glad that it was like a fairly quick, whatever that was. And I also wanted to go out to warn my husband because sometimes he'll, like if he sees lunch meat in the fridge, he'll grab a couple slices and just eat it. So I didn't want him to also eat this turkey. So he didn't know I was feeling bad because he was like gaming and stuff. So I heard him out in the kitchen and he's probably like, what is up with her? So I kind of made it out to the kitchen. I was like, don't eat the lunch meat. I was like, don't eat the lunch meat. He's like, what? So I told him I thought I got food poisoning. He's like, okay. Because he will just sort of rummage through the fridge and eat whatever. And I didn't want him to also get food poisoning too. Because he had to work the next day. And it was like it was just the gnarliest experience ever. Like I just felt so sick. But the next day was actually like mostly back to normal. And today I feel fine. So I guess I don't know what to take away from this. Like the lunch meat was not expired and I just opened the package the day before. So I don't know what went wrong with this lunch meat or what was up with it. But I'm going to tonight's garbage night. So I'm going to throw it out. I kept it in the fridge just so it wasn't sitting in the trash for several days. Getting, in the heat and stuff. But tonight I'm going to throw out the lunch meat. It's going in the trash. And I did get another delivery yesterday and I ordered different lunch meat. And I actually did have a sandwich today, but with the other lunch meat. And I have not gotten sick yet. So hopefully everything's cool. I don't know why I just told you that story. But yeah, I don't know. So Thursday was pretty wild. Yeah, and yeah, that's the thing. Like, I just opened the package, like, the day before. So, like, I don't know if it was, like, bad before that. I don't know. It was very weird. It was really,